Got to make the noise, Laura.
In grassroots motorsport, nothing comes easy. Budgets are tight, margins are small, and every result is hard-earned. For drivers like Laura Farrow, the journey doesn't start on the grid. It starts years earlier, learning the basics, building experience, finding a way in. Long before this season, Laura's connection to driving was already there. From early days behind the wheel to time spent around cars with family, the foundations were set early. But turning that into competitive racing is something else entirely.
So there you go, that's all its papers, going back years, whole lot.
Lovely.
All yours. Well done.
This is my life
This
now.
is your life. Yeah, there you go.
Can't wait for all the tears. As you can see, I'm being propped up by an MG TF. So this is courtesy of Andrew. Say hello, Andrew.
Hello.
Hi. So I've known Andrew my whole life. He's a family friend, and he has owned this MG TF from brand new. And now it's time for me to try and bring it back to life. I'm gonna use and abuse it, but in a loving way, and it's going to be a journey for me to learn more about mechanics, learn more about building a race car. I won Formula Women last year, and that earned me a spot racing Radicals, which I finished 4th for the Driver Championship, and I missed 4 races because of having to have an operation on my shoulder. But I'm good to go now. I'm very excited to get going and get back on track and just get some seat time under my belt and build back up and go from there. Are there any tips to starting it?
Turn the key.
Turn the key, love it. Okay, great. Right, let's go on the trailer and get it home. Now to get it home, let's go. Wow. I didn't think it would go.
The plan was straightforward. Get the car, prepare it, go racing. But like most things in motorsport, it rarely plays out that way. Mechanical issues quickly changed the trajectory.
Okay, so we're here at Cadwell Park. I'm in team Absolute Gas and Northwest Refurb, who are having me to race this weekend. The car's being set up has had all new discs all round, so it means I'll be a little bit slower initially for qualifying, just to build the bed the brakes in, but then after that I'll then just be building up lap by lap for the 15 minutes just to get used to the car and get a feel for the track. Also, we've got to do a seat fitting. So we've got a collection of seats and we're going to see which one fits me best to be nice and snug and kept in place while I'm tearing it around track. This one, a little bit big. I don't know if this one's smaller. No, this one's bigger. So it's got to be this one, whether I like it or not. Ah, fits like a glove.
The 2025 season didn't begin with certainty. It began with grit. After more than a year away from racing, shoulder surgeries, recovery and doubt, Laura Farrow returned. Not to ease back in, but to compete. Cadwell Park marked the start of the campaign. Midway through the race, it looked over. Smoke poured from the back of the car. Even the commentators thought the engine had gone. But she didn't stop. She backed off, just enough. Let the car breathe. Then pushed, hard. Race 2 started strong, a perfect launch. But something wasn't right. Smoke returned, the smell of oil, and then failure. The drive shaft gave way. Race over.
Still came first last time.
Did better than any of us could do.
And that was not your fault, so...
So what happened, Laura?
I don't know. It's smoking, leaking oil somewhere, and the clutch, it just didn't feel right. So,
flagged it now.
like, it's not worth it. It's not my car, so yeah. It's not my car to make the call, you know.
Are we having another go then next time?
I reckon if you have me.
We'll have you.
Oh,
we'll have you.
all right then.
So race 1, we in a CV boot is very, very close to the exhaust manifold on there. They have a tendency to blow the grease out of it onto the exhaust, which gave us a rather worrying big puff of smoke coming at the end of the start-finish straight. So thankfully, it wasn't an engine failure. It was just that. So we pulled the drive shaft out in the pits. When we pulled the drive shaft out, we found an issue with the wheel bearing, which then subsequently fell apart. So we had to basically rebuild the hub, new wheel bearing in there, put the shaft back in, get it all back together, and I think we did it with about minus 10 seconds to spare.
Yeah, they let me have the grid spot.
I think they held the race for us, but yeah.
Then, yeah,
it was a bit of an effort. We tried to get it back out. Unfortunately, there was another issue in the race, wasn't there? So Laura
it just kept pouring
rightly
smoke,
retired.
But I just didn't want to break the car. So
The team was gutted, but not broken. Because this wasn't just a race weekend, this was a statement, a return, and a win on debut in Class F. Croft, a new circuit, no experience. Qualifying became a lesson for Laura, learning every corner in real time. Revving past 5,000 RPM became a challenge with brakes juddering. Even with a car that wouldn't fully cooperate, she still delivered. Race day brought chaos again. A throttle issue before the start. Engine revving uncontrollably. Still, she launched, straight into the fight. An opportunity appeared, but contact sent her back. But Laura didn't stay there. Head down, focus locked, she fought back through the field. P6 overall, P1 in class, fastest lap.
Oh yeah, no, he just...
Yeah.
He come having a right salt there.
Yeah. Sonny, I overtook 2 people and they turned in on me, then I went straight, then I was going like this across the grass, kept it pinned and then ended out on the straight. Yeah. Oh my god. Perfect. Gained 2 positions and P1.
So we've had a bit of an issue with the variable valve timing mechanism, so we're just troubleshooting a few parts. We've got a couple of solenoids to change here, and hopefully it'll give us the maximum rev range and full power.
Brilliant. So Laura tells me she got first in class. How did she manage that with these mechanical problems?
Unbelievable driving, I would suggest. She certainly knows what she's doing, that's for sure. Yeah, we've had a set of walk discs and no revs, so we're down on power and not good on the brakes, and still managed to get up at the front. So she's doing something right. Hopefully this has fixed it. So fingers crossed, and onto the race. Let's give it a whirl.
Did you miss it the first time?
What are you doing this season? We're getting good at this now.
Motorsport remains a space where expectations still exist, and not everyone is ready to see them challenged, but results speak louder than perception. And across the weekend, Laura delivered exactly that. Race 2, her highest start yet. Another rocket launch, straight into the top 4. A podium within reach. Then, another setback. Gearbox issues, limited gears. But she kept pushing, lap after lap, adapting, fighting. And on the final lap, she made it count. Another class win, driver of the weekend. Silverstone, cold, greasy, unfamiliar, no simulator time, no advantage, just instinct and adaptation. Race 1, controlled, composed. P6 overall, P1 in class. Race 2, even stronger. P5 overall, another win.